What is up, everybody? Welcome to a live stream, an impromptu live stream on a Tuesday night, Blues Day Tuesday. What did y'all pick anything up that any good today? Did y'all grab some good items, some good Blu-rays? You know, I just thought the hell with it. It's Tuesday night. I haven't been live since last week, the round table, and I wanted to go live with you guys so we can talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. This isn't Ask Me Anything. Whatever topics you want me to dive into, I will absolutely dive into tonight. So I'm hoping to cover a few titles that I've been watching recently. One of these I may actually do a review for, but a couple of these I probably won't do standalone reviews for. So I'm going to give my thoughts on these releases. But besides that, it's going to be a casual conversation. But look, I appreciate you guys here. 56 people in the chat right now. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And let me get into the chat. What's going on with My Fire Videos? Who says, oh my goodness, gracious me, ask you anything. Yeah, that's the show. That's the show. You can ask me whatever you want. And I guess I should ask, look, I always start these live streams by asking, can you all hear me? Can you hear me okay? Am I sounding good? Do I sound like I'm underwater? Is the audio crispy? Is it good? Let me know. Let me know. Let me scroll back up real quick. We got my good buddy Gus here. What's up, Gus? Ken, good evening. What'd you pick up today, Gus? I'm always seeing Gus with the hot pickups. What'd you grab today? There was some good stuff that came out today. We got the Cloverfield 4K. We got the Menu on Blu-ray. A lot of people like that Menu movie. We got Double Jeopardy on 4K, which I just reviewed. I thought that was a great release. Little pricey. 35 is a little pricey, so I understand if you don't want to dip on that just yet. Yeah, some good stuff. There's a Steelbook that also came out today that I will be doing an exclusive unboxing for tomorrow on the channel. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I dropped a video today talking about some movies that I want to get 4Ks in 2023, and I've gotten a good response to that. A lot of people give me some great picks of their own. So lots of movies that have not come to 4K yet. It's ridiculous. We need them all. All right. Trying to see. Wolfsight said I'm a little bassy. What does that mean, Wolfsight? Like my voice is low? Because it's kind of naturally that way. Let me see. I'll turn down the gain just a little bit. See if that improves. Let me know if that improves anything. All right, let me scroll back up to the top. We got Outdoors Joe here. Hello, what's up, Outdoors Joe? We got Scaps. Good evening, Ken and viewers. What's up, Scaps, my man? Scaps has thoughts on Criterion announcements. I'm going to get into that. Here in a second. Let me get through the chat a little bit more. And we got Adrian James. We got Griff Redux. Evening all. What's up, man? Shadow Hunter 84 says, anyone know about the Avatar remastered in 4K coming to Blu-ray 4K? I would assume that's coming to 4K this year. I just don't see them putting out Avatar Way of the Water without doing the first Avatar in 4K. Like that would just feel wrong. I feel like this is going to be the year of James Cameron on 4K, but it's not going to be the movies that we necessarily want. I think we're going to get Titanic on 4K. I think we're going to get Avatar on 4K. We're going to get Way of the Water on 4K for sure. We're going to get The Abyss, so that's one that I think that people do want. I really don't think we're going to get True Lies this year. I don't think we're going to get True Lies. I don't think we're going to get Aliens, and I don't think that we're going to get the Terminator. But Titanic, Avatar, The Abyss, I think we're getting those all this year. What's up, Eve's Horror Show? How are you doing tonight? What's up, Kevin? Yo, here we go. Absolutely. Look, guys, we got a lot of people joining. There's 92 people in here. This is an Ask Me Anything. Anything you want to ask me? Fire away. Let's open it. Let's open this sucker up. Let's talk some movies. Let's talk some physical media. Whatever you guys want to talk about. What's up, Miss Jess? How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Mr. Rigby? What's up, Sammy? What's up, Wolf Sites? Happy Blues Day Tuesday. It is Blues Day Tuesday. I do think that, it's always exciting for me every new Blues Day Tuesday because there's a bunch of new releases and stuff like that. But I feel like I put the poll out every week asking people what they're excited for. I don't think we're quite at that point where the majority of people are getting excited for the new releases. There's still a lot of people that are like, and I'm skipping this week. Like, I'm taking it easy. A lot of people have just decided, I think, that they're going to take January off. Like, they spend so much money in the fall and winter and December and November. Like, my wallet needs a reprieve. This stuff can wait. And they're like, I'm just not, it's not worth it. Cloverfield 4K Steelbook, it's not worth it. The Menu, I'll grab that when it goes down in price. Because The Menu is a movie that, look, like what, unless you just really want to watch a movie, you didn't get a chance to see it. I saw it in theaters. I can wait on that movie. But it's $22 for a Blu-ray with no slipcover. That's something you can absolutely grab in like 2 or 3 months, and it'll probably go down to like $10. So that's one that I'm for sure going to wait on. And I also feel like that's a movie that it might get some kind of special edition at some point. I don't know. I know it's Disney and Fox Searchlight, but I don't know. I just feel like that movie might get some kind of special edition release at some point. Could be wrong. Adrian, Tiana's here. What's up, Tiana? We need Freddy versus Jason on 4K. I agree. I hope we get all I hope we get all the Freddys. I hope we get all the Jasons. I hope we get. I mean, we pretty much almost got all the Halloweens on 4K. We just need all the Fridays and Nightmare on Elm Streets. We only need the Rob Zombie movies on 4K. Let's see. Okay, sucks. Switch to my other accounts. Finishing up The Departed. Man, this movie needs a 4K. It really does. Visually, like that's a great looking movie. It's not my favorite Martin Scorsese movie, but that definitely does need a 4K. Do you have Friday the 13th Part 5 in 4K? I do not. That doesn't have a 4K. That didn't even get a 4K scan when Screen Factory did the box set. That they stopped on Part 4. So I don't know. I think that maybe we'll get a 4K of that at some point, but I know for sure that we're probably going to get Part 2 and Part 3 and maybe Part 4 all this year. Like, I feel like they'll put all 4 of those or all 3 of those out in October because there is another Friday the 13th coming up. So I feel like we'll get those 3 because they were probably testing the waters with the first Friday the 13th last year. And they'll put the other 3 out this year. But I could be wrong. And they got to continue to do the steelbooks because we need Jason Takes Manhattan. We need a steelbook. That cover will look amazing. I need that cover of Jason Takes Manhattan on a steelbook. I get paid in a few days, so I'll be getting some stuff soon. Awesome. Cynical Video says, what up? What's up, man? What's up, My Fire Videos? What's up, LA Jewel? I checked out the Dolby Vision on Groundhog Day this evening. It looks great. It absolutely does. And look, I'll go ahead and talk about that right now because I watched Groundhog Day. I think I watched it Sunday night. Actually, I think I split it between the Thursday night before I went back to work and then this past Sunday night I finished it. But yeah, we got the Steelbook and they added in Dolby Vision. Now this already had a 4K release, but yeah, man, did it look amazing. Like it was a little, and I think that it was just the way that the movie was filmed. I think that's just the way that it looked. Like it had that kind of like news broadcast setup. It was a little too saturated. Like when it first started, I was like, whoa. I was like, these colors are extremely, bright and vivid, just in your face, very saturated. But once it got into the actual like film, like, damn, did this look good. And I mean, it's Sony. So it's like we come to expect when you're getting a Sony 4K, like we're coming to expect a certain level of quality. And yeah, this looked amazing. I have not seen this movie probably since I was a kid, and I only remember bits and pieces, but damn, it's a good movie. And I'll say this, like every single time loop movie that I've seen after that took place or that was made after this movie, like borrowed from this movie so much. Like they took almost everything. Almost to the point where I don't feel like any time loop movie has done anything original, because like every single idea that I've seen in other time loop movies, like it's all traced back to here. Like this movie like did it all. Like did every idea and version of everything that I've tried that other time loop movies have tried. So this is definitely the GOAT when it comes to time loop movies. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, what about that movie from 1955? It was a time loop movie. They did all this stuff before Groundhog Day, and I don't know that movie. I'm sorry, I don't know it. But I know Groundhog Day, and yeah, great movie. I love this movie. Loved it. Hadn't seen it for a very long time. Let's see. I just saw a story recap video covering Cloud Atlas. Do you think we could get that? Cloud Atlas. I don't know. I'd have to. Who put out Cloud Atlas? I watched that movie one time. I think I saw it back in 2012. I think I might have it in the collection, actually. Back there somewhere. Let's see. Who did this movie? This is distributed by Warner Brothers. I mean, look, Warner Brothers looks like they're full steam ahead on 4K releases. I don't know if Cloud Atlas would be one that they would do, but maybe. I mean, anything's possible, I guess. Grabbed the 4K of the IMAX film called Journey into Space at HDR, and honestly, the film in space grabbed the space of the nebulas were so vivid and detailed, it was just breathtaking. I'm sure it'll look great. I want Gravity on 4K. That would look fantastic in 4K. What's up, Spicy 4K Action? How are you doing? Picked up, yeah, They Live, man. I've got an unboxing of that coming tomorrow, or just kind of like a showcase where I just talk about the movie and stuff. But damn, that's such a nice steelbook. And Cloverfield's a nice steelbook too. It's just, I said it when I talked about it in my review. The slipcover, I don't know why, but it's like all bowed out, real bubbly. And that's my only problem with it. But when you take it off, like it's an incredible looking steelbook. Thank you, Joe. Have you watched Sick on Peacock yet? Pretty decent. Yeah, my wife and I actually reviewed that movie on our channel. So go over to Married with Media. I have our channel linked down below. And subscribe and watch the video and see my thoughts on Sick. That's all I'll say. What's up, Leo? How you doing, man? Movies with Leo. Look, I'm watching you on the TikTok, on the Instagram. You do some great videos. I get a kick out of your videos on there. You do some really good stuff. So yeah, I'm happy that you're here tonight. Just bought Double Jeopardy 4K in Blue Hawaii. Dude, you will be blown away by Blue Hawaii. Oh my God, that's such a beautiful 4K that like literally nobody talked about last year, but it was such a great release by Paramount. Everybody wants to trash on Paramount, but man, when they come to play, they come to play. And Blue Hawaii was a top 5 4K for me last year. Such a great release. I keep going back and forth on that damn Carry 4K still. Like I kind of want it now, but I don't know. Oh, glad you got it all. I heard it was at Best Buy too for $8.99. That's a great price. Look, a lot of people trashed on that 4K too. I thought it was a great looking 4K. So I mean, if you don't like it, what were you out? $8.99. So that's the best of both worlds. Great release though. Lars von Trier trilogy. Nice. You got the poster too. That's such nice artwork. You got your Vinegar Syndrome package. I'm still waiting. Damn it. I'm still waiting, and I'm pissed because I know I'm not going to get anything that I ordered. I'm not going to get Sidekicks. I'm not going to get Invisible Maniac. I'm not going to get From Beyond on 4K until like after January 31st. I'm sure it's going to come like first 2 weeks of February or something because subscribers get first dibs and all that stuff. I should have subscribed, damn it, to the Vinegar Syndrome subscription. I would have got my Sidekicks early, but I didn't do it. That's in the past. But yeah, I am so just, it feels like everything that I'm super excited for is coming right at the end of the month. We got Dawn of the Dead on 4K, which I'm super pumped for. Death Wish, though, at least comes out next week. But we also got, From Beyond on 4K, Sidekicks on 4K. There's a lot of great stuff still to come in this month that I'm super excited to grab. But I'm also kind of nervous about Kino because I ordered, somebody answer me this if you know, but I ordered the Missing in Action trilogy, the Chuck Norris trilogy. I ordered Death Wish on 4K and I ordered The Italian Job on 4K all at the same time. So since all of those have different release dates, am I going to get all of those at the same time at the end of the month because The Italian Job comes out at the end of the month? Or am I going to get those maybe early with The Italian Job? I don't know how Vinegar Syndrome, I feel like they do it similarly. I feel like Kino Lorber does it similar to Vinegar Syndrome. And I won't get any of it until the end of the month. And if I have to wait till the week after to get Death Wish, I'm going to be pissed off because I really want to watch that next week. But anyway, it's my own fault. I should have ordered them all separate. What up, Dimension Scott? How you doing? Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm definitely going to pre-order that and get it next week. Also, Belly comes out on 4K next week, which I'm really looking forward to watching. Some exciting stuff. Like the first few weeks of January, I get it if you say it was a little slow for you, but the last 2 weeks are banging. They are banging. So a lot of good stuff coming out the last couple weeks. No, I've not watched Nuki yet. What's Nuki? I haven't watched it. I haven't yet. I mean, I just got my 4K player like 2 or 3 months ago. I got it with my TV. So I don't know if it needs an update. No, I haven't watched that one. I never purchased it. I might get it at some point in a sale, but paying $27.99 for a movie with no slipcover, it's just, I'll wait for a sale. There was a lot coming out last year when that came out. Nice. Ad Astra. That was a good movie. I remember watching that in the theater. It was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed that one. What's up, Jude? What's up, Trauma? Big Mix says, hey, Ken, your top studio boutique label lists were pretty spot on, but you did forget to mention the Event Horizon Steelbook when talking about Paramount's releases. Look, there was probably a lot of stuff that I forgot to mention because a lot of companies had a lot of different releases. But yeah, I was trying to hit all the highlights, but yeah, that was a great release for sure. With Paramount, I remember though, like my stack for Paramount when I was talking about it was like huge. It was like this. It was like 2 or 3 times as big as all the other ones. That's why I gave them the number 3 spot. Like I said, the quality's not always there with Paramount, but they are very consistent. They're always putting shit out for us to get excited about. We're getting all the water movies. Makes sense. James Cameron loves water. What's up, Media Galore? How you doing, man? Look, I watched the first episode. I don't know if me and my wife are going to talk about that on our channel or not. We watched it together, but I'll just say I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I'm not a fan of the games or anything, or not that I'm not a fan, but I haven't really played them. I played a little bit of the first one, but I absolutely loved it. I thought Pedro Pascal just delivered, and that opening scene was, which I did experience in the game, but it was so heartbreaking and definitely played on the actual show. But yeah, I thought it was a great first episode. Great first episode. I'm excited for the rest of the season. No, not usually. Not with the Arrow posters. I don't. No, absolutely not. I've been out on the Fast and Furious since Fast 5. I haven't seen one since then. Did you like it? Did you like it? That's going to be tough, man, to skip releases until March. There's a lot of good stuff coming out in February, including Rocky and Training Day, which I'm excited for. Okay, cool. You can still get it through the Disney Movie Club. That's interesting. I did not know that. Hoping the menu gets a 4K down the road. Skip the Blu-ray. I don't know if it'll get a 4K. It might, but again, it's Disney and it's Searchlight, and I don't think there's a history of them putting out a lot of the Searchlight movies in 4K. So can somebody name one that got a 4K? I don't know. Maybe with that movie, it gets some kind of special edition. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. What's up, Lapke? How you doing, buddy? Kevin Dudley, Piranha 2, The Spawning on 4K would be perfect release from Vinegar Syndrome. Seems a little less clear. Maybe just my internet connection. You know, it might be my internet connection. I don't know. But I'm sorry if it's a little less clear. It could be buffering. Patiently waiting on my Jackie Chan collection from Shout. I got the tracking number. I'm supposed to be getting that soon. I got a notification. I am supposed to be getting that soon. So I'm excited for that one. But what's up, man? What's up, Matheson? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. So was it on 4K on HBO Max? Was the menu on 4K on HBO Max? Let me know. Ooh, Hard Target. Nice. Yeah, man, we need Broken Arrow on 4K. That's what we need on 4K. Hell yeah. Pick a Destiny on 4K. I remember watching that movie. I was a Tenacious D fan. I had their first CD. I used to listen to it all the time. It was, laugh my ass off. But when I watched the Pick of Destiny, I was like, it was very disappointing for me. I didn't love it. Let's see. No, I don't have the old WWF DVDs. I have old WWF VHS tapes in my collection. I wasn't really. I actually did have. I feel like I had like 10 or 15 WWE DVDs, and I got rid of them all when I purged my collection like back in 2015, 2016. Got rid of all my DVDs. The only ones that I kept were some of my horror DVDs that I couldn't part with. Some of my favorite franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, all that stuff. But I never got rid of my VHS tapes. I kept all those. But yeah, I had a lot of stuff. I can't remember what I had. I think I had the Vince McMahon. I had a lot of the documentaries, I guess is what you would call them. But I remember I had the Vince McMahon one. I had Rob Van Dam's little thing. One of Mick Foley's, I think. I had some like cool special editions. I think I had some pay-per-views and WrestleManias too that I would buy. I used to be a gaming junkie. Like I would say from age 22 to 30, like I was super, super into video games and I watched very few movies. That's why a lot of people will ask me, how have you not seen this movie? How have you not seen that movie? I got sucked into such a rabbit hole of gaming that I did not watch a ton of movies until I hit my 30s. Then, you know, I had kids and it just became easier. It became an easier form of entertainment for me to consume. Sitting down to watch an hour and a half, 2 hour movie compared to experiencing a 20 to 30 hour video game, in some cases longer than that, just became easy. Like I found myself starting a bunch of games and I would never finish them. So I just kind of dipped on the whole thing. And I still play games from time to time, but it's probably been a good 3 or 4 months since I played a video game. But I will say watching The Last of Us makes me want to jump into that game for sure. I thought about bringing back something from when you were a kid, a video game, action figure, or a movie. Thought about bringing something back? What do you mean, like showing something off? Am I going to get the Rocket movies? What's the Rocket movies? What's the Rocket movies? I think eventually we'll get scanners. It's possible Arrow Video might do scanners like they did Videodrome. I don't know if Criterion still has the rights to scanners, but yeah, it's possible they might do it. But speaking of Criterion, look, I was going to go over the announcements real quick. Somebody asked that earlier. I think it was Scaps that asked that. So let me go ahead and do that before I forget. No, it's Blu-ray.com. Well, I'll pull that up too. But let's see. All right. We're going to share the Criterion. Move myself back up to here. All right. Let's see. Let's talk about these Criterion announcements. I got to be honest. I mean, there's some cool stuff, but I have not seen Triangle of Sadness. I've heard some good things about it. It's cool that Criterion's getting some neon movies. Like I said in the Physical Media Report yesterday, I would love it if they did Pig. Like, that would be awesome. They did Pig on 4K or something. But Triangle of Sadness, I haven't seen it, so I really can't get excited for it. But that's a cool-ass cover right there with that grenade. I will say that. And we'll go ahead and click on that. But yeah, this is a newer movie. This is from 2022. And I think it has Woody Harrelson in it. But it looks like, you're getting the 4K with a Blu-ray combo, $39.96, a Blu-ray for $31.96, and you're also getting a DVD. So, yeah, they have all three options. And you get a new 4K digital master approved by director Ruben Ostlund with 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio, one 4K, one Blu-ray, a new interview, and filmmaker and actor Johan Johnson. Two new programs, one about the film special effects and one about the challenging day on set. And that looks to be it. Yeah, so I haven't really watched a trailer on this movie. I don't really know too much about it, other than it looks like they're on like a cruise ship or something. But I mean, it looks interesting, and I've heard some good things about this one. So yeah, new cover. Yeah, the cover art's awesome, but I think it looks a little light on special features, unless those two new programs are like really long featurettes or something. But yeah, that's the Triangle of Sadness. We also have Small Acts, which is a collection of 5 films by Steve McQueen. I think this came out on Amazon Prime. If I remember correctly. But wasn't it like 5 like shorter films? Not like short films where they're like all like 30, 40 minutes or something. But it's Mangrove, Lover's Rock, Red, White, and Blue, Alex Whittle, and Education. So yeah, I haven't seen this, but I heard some great things about all these movies when this came out. So I think this is actually a pretty cool release, and that cover art is awesome. It's awesome, and it's cool that they're getting more stuff from streaming. That the streaming services won't put out themselves. Criterion's going in and getting them out, and I know I'm sure a lot of people are happy about this one that liked these movies. But let's look at the price here. So this is just the Blu-ray. Okay, so for $79.96, 3-disc set, these have got to be a little bit longer than just your regular short film. So are these like full-length features, or are they like hour-long episodes? $79.96 is very steep. Like that's one that if I picked that up, that would have to be on a Criterion sale. Absolutely have to be on a Criterion sale. But right here, it looks like I wonder if it's going to be like a digipack release with a bunch of different, smaller slip cases inside. But yeah, all these came out in 2020. I remember when this came out. I just never watched it. So yeah, I guess that's a cool release. Now they only made 4 announcements today, and one of them was The Seventh Seal, which I do have the Criterion of The Seventh Seal. This is a film by Ingmar Bergman. So if they're going to do a Ingmar Bergman film in 4K, it does make sense that they do The Seventh Seal. The only thing that I'll say is that, I'll make this smaller for a second, is I actually brought it over here. I do have The Seventh Seal on 4K. Somebody actually sent this to me. This is a British Film Institute 4K that came out, I think, last year. So The Seventh Seal already has a 4K available. So that's not really, to me, the most exciting because the movie already has a 4K. And I'll kind of compare. I'll look to the back of this and see the special features are the same. If that Criterion one like has a ton of special features, like that thing is completely loaded and stacked. But yeah, so this one's not really exciting to me. Like the movie's is going to look fantastic on 4K. I actually haven't seen it on 4K. Somebody sent this to me on 4K, and I already watched the movie like a couple of years ago on Blu-ray, and I really enjoyed it. Like it's a great movie. And I'm sure that it's going to look fantastic on 4K for sure. But yeah, it already has one. So it's not something to get like super excited about. The Seven Seals getting a 4K. Yeah, it's coming from Criterion, but let's see, 4K digital restoration. So I wonder if it's going to be the same. I imagine it's going to be the same transfer, but I don't know. One 4K UHD film, a disc of the film, introduction from 2003. So yeah, all the same. Is that Bergman Island, a feature-length documentary? Didn't they do like a release of that? Didn't they do a separate release of that at some point? Am I crazy? Because I do remember that being on there, and then I actually remember that being released not too long ago. So yeah, that's kind of lame if they took a special feature from the Seventh Seal and tried to make a whole Criterion with it. Audio interview. So yeah, all these are the same special features. So I'm trying to see if there's anything different that's on the new one. And I think that this one, I think that the one that I have from the British Film Institute has a new audio commentary that's not on the Criterion. And yeah, so that's something that's new that I'm seeing. That's something new that I'm seeing. But yeah, let me know if you're excited for the Seventh Seal. I don't know if it's cheaper. It's going to be $39.96 for the 4K plus Blu-ray combo, coming out April the 13th. And then we got The Fisher King. This is a Terry Gilliam film with Robin Williams, Jeff Bridges, and I love both of those actors. I'm sure this is a fantastic film. I've never seen it, but it's coming out on 4K. And it already has a previous Criterion release, but you're getting the 4K plus Blu-ray combo for $39.96, coming out on April the 11th. New 4K digital restoration approved by Terry Gilliam. One 4K UHD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR with one Blu-ray of the film and special features, audio commentary. So looks like all the same stuff. All the same stuff. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a cool movie. More Terry Gilliam. Terry Gilliam looks to be getting all the love this year from Criterion because they just had the Adventures of Baron Munchausen. So yeah, I'm sure that they may do Brazil this year as well. Looks like a cool movie. I have not seen it, though. I haven't seen it. So, yeah, that's the Criterion announcements. What do you guys think of the Criterion announcements? Let me know. Happy 61st birthday to Jim Carrey. It's Jim Carrey's birthday today? Are you kidding me? What's your all's favorite Jim Carrey movie? Mine's Liar Liar, without question. What's the best release of 2023 so far? Damn. Black Adam. No. There's been some good steelbooks this year. Like They Live and Cloverfield are both great steelbooks. The Dunwich Horror was a cool Arrow video release. I'll probably have to say, we're very early into the year, but I'll probably have to say Double Jeopardy. But I don't know, Groundhog Day too. This steelbook's awesome. And I think this is probably the best transfer of the year, but it's not like a completely new 4K transfer. I'll say Double Jeopardy. I really enjoyed watching that movie. So I'll say that one. Hopefully we get some more Paul Verhoeven films on 4K this year. 1990 favorite. Yeah, Showgirls. I don't know if they'll do Showgirls on 4K. They might. I don't know. Kim, what kind of work do you do, if you don't mind me saying? I work in a warehouse, kind of like an Amazon type warehouse, but I am a shift supervisor on the weekends. So I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We do 12-hour shifts, but I'm usually there like an hour before and an hour after. So I work like 13, 14 hours. That's what I do. Since the Superman movies are getting to 4K, could this mean they're going to make changes, especially for the Quest for Peace? I don't know. I don't know if they'd make any changes, but I'm excited to get that official like packaging and announcement for those. All right. Young Sherlock Holmes, I probably will not get. I don't really know too much about that movie. So yeah, I'll hold back on that one. I'm sure it'll be available for a while. So I'll grab it at some point. Let's see. Groundhog Day is the most quotable movies ever. It was a great movie. Such a great movie. Triangle. You talking about Triangle of Sadness? I have not. Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Rocky, one way or the other, whether it's Steelbook, standalone slipcovers, or the Knockout Collection, one way or the other, Rocky is going to get watched on 4K on February the 28th, the day of. Stripes does it, but it's an awesome. And it said, did I just glitch out on y'all? My internet may be going crazy tonight. Now it is getting that set is still available, but you'll have to pay like $90 to $100, I think. But Stripes does have a 4K, and the 4K look great. Yeah, that would be nice. I am chomping at the bit to get this second sight Texas Chainsaw 4K announcement. I want to see the damn packaging. They teased it last year, the end of last year. They're like, we're going to make the announcement. Let's see. Let's look at the second sight Instagram page so I can show y'all. It's probably the last damn post they did. But yeah, I'm just chomping at the bit to get this damn Texas Chainsaw second sight announcement. So I can tell Dark Sky to go screw themselves. I'm not ordering their crap. Getting this second sight edition. Damn it. No, I'll probably get the Dark Sky too. I really like the cover on that one. All right, let me show y'all this. So yeah, this was before Christmas, I think. This is on December the 22nd. And Second Sight made the announcement. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K UHD coming March 2023. Pre-order and full details in January. So I'm so excited for that. And you bet your ass, as soon as they announce that, I'm going to be on here talking about it. So excited. Second Sight. I hope they don't which, Second Sight always does great work, but I hope they don't go, I hope that there's no half measures with this Texas Chainsaw set. I hope they full on do a big box set because it deserves it. Dawn of the Dead. I want it as big of the Dawn of the Dead set, which I think it's the same size as the Drive box set. The Drive box set might honestly be a little bit bigger. So we'll go. We need a Texas Chainsaw Drive style box set, huge. Okay, I want this thing to be as big as it can possibly be, with fucking chainsaws and Leatherface all over it. I need it all. Credible artwork. And I'm sure Second Sight's going to deliver. They know what Texas Chainsaw is and what it means to people. They're not going to skimp on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But we also have The Hitcher coming on 4K. So that's going to be another really cool Second Sight release for sure. I'm excited. I do want, though, because, look, they did The Guest, which is a really cool modern movie in 2021. They did Drive last year. In 2022, I don't know how they have to get it, what they have to do, but we need, because I feel like this movie's in the same vein as those two movies, we need Nightcrawler on 4K from Second Sight, a big box set of Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. That would be fucking killer, and I would go nuts for that. Go nuts for it. I hope they can deliver that one. All right, guys, we got a lot of y'all talking here. I apologize for not getting to everybody sooner. But I did get a super chat, so I want to read that off real quick. Thank you so much, Soundwave 80s. $4.99 says, have you heard of Electric Dreams, a 1984 movie? I hope it gets a 4K release. No, I do feel like I've heard of that back when I did 1984 month. Let me see. It sounds familiar. There's a TV series. Was that on Amazon, that TV series? Okay, so the cover looks familiar. And romantic comedy film directed by Steve Barron and written by Rusty Limerade. Okay, Virginia Madison's in this movie. Okay, I do like Virginia Madison, so yeah, looks cool. I'll have to check it out at some point. But yeah, somebody told me about that one at some point in time. So yeah, I'll have to check it out. But thank you so much, man, for the $4.99 super chat. And scrolling down, seeing everybody, I'm sorry, I probably won't be able to get to everybody. I'm gonna have to start speeding things up a little bit. Let me go back up and see where I left off. We got Pez here. What's up, Pez? What's up, Courtney Z? When I got Cloverfield today at Best Buy, I had to rummage through each copy to find one that wasn't all bubbled out. Like you said, it's a bummer that most of them turned out that way. I don't know what they did. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't hurt the steelbook. The steelbook's fine. If anything, it's like extra packaging, I guess, insulation. But it's just annoying, like, and it just looks bad. So I don't know. I don't know what they did. Yeah, Stripes does have a 4K. Stripes does. The best time loop movie I've seen today is a little known film called Time Crimes from 2007. I haven't seen that one, Kevin. I haven't seen that one. Yeah. Look, I haven't seen that one for a long time. Warner Archive put out a cool release of that one, but I haven't seen it. You're talking about the Paramount Presents. So they do run sales. Like, they were running a lot of sales at the end of last year, early this year. And that's when I got the War of the Worlds 4K for $18. So they will do sales sometimes and lower those prices. So I really think that I'm probably going to end up making a video about this, because Red Eye just got announced for 4K today as a part of the Paramount Presents line. So that's super cool. But I'll probably make a video about the whole Paramount Presents line situation pretty soon. I really feel like they need to lower that price point. Like, that, there's nothing like super special about those releases. Like, yeah, they have the cool cover, where you flip it up and you see the poster. That's pretty cool. But there's nothing special about them. Like, they have like a couple of special features. So I think they need to lower that price point down just a little bit, down to maybe $27.99, $30 at a minimum, but not $35. That is way too much. I think we will. I think that Scream will do all of John Carpenter's movies on 4K at some point. I know that we have to get Big Trouble in Little China on 4K. Like, we have to get that one. That's too big of a movie. It's Bowie and weird. Yeah, I told you all last week when I did the unboxing. That was my one criticism of it. Nice, nice, Tiana. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I got my Texas Chainsaw Massacre like almost like earlier than everybody else back in October, so I was excited about that. Even like subscribers, I got it before. So hopefully Sidekicks will be the same thing. I'll get that special edition. But not only am I getting Sidekicks, but I'll have like 10 of the 10 for 10 deals and, you know, From Beyond. I'm so excited for From Beyond. Like that movie's going to look so good in 4K. And I watched Freeway last night on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome, and I'm very excited for what Vinegar Syndrome is going to do with their releases in the 4K format this year, because damn, this looked good. And I might do a full standalone review for this. The movie was wild. It was really not what I expected it to be, but Reese Witherspoon and Kiefer Sutherland were fantastic, so I really enjoyed the movie too. But that 4K, damn, did it look fucking good. Look good. I feel like I'm saying the F word too much tonight. I need to tone it down a little bit. Sorry, guys. There might be children watching. I don't know. Who knows? No, I don't think I've seen that one. I have not seen that one. Wasn't there a newer one that came out like 2016 or 2017 called Suburbicon or something? They had like Matt Damon in it. Ooh, I've heard some good things about the Dragons Forever release. Was that a good one? 88 Fun bought Dragons Forever. Nice. Nice. Brian. Carrie Steelbook's gorgeous. It is. Movie Plus. What's Movie Plus? What's Movie Plus? Oh, nice. Nice, Pez. I need to organize my stuff. Like, I've got crap all over the floor again. I'm going to show you all this. Give you a peek behind the curtain. Let's see what I'm working with. Hopefully I don't unplug everything. Look at that. Crap all over the floor. I'm going to do some kind of collection reorganization video or something at some point. But yeah, it probably would have been easier if I just took the camera off and moved it. I don't know why I moved the entire computer. But yeah, I have a mess on the floor. That wasn't even all of it. I have a shelf that I have to build, and I'm going to be moving a lot of things around in here. I might be doing like a whole new background and all the things. I got to do something. Got to change it up. Pre-ordered Red Eye 4K today too. Let's look at that real quick, because I had Blu-ray.com up, and I made an account on Blu-ray.com, and I got rid of the ads, so hopefully I won't, embarrass myself with slow speeds. Oh, the Core was officially announced today. Hell yeah, the Core. I wasn't excited when it got a Blu-ray last year. I'm still not excited that it got a 4K, but sure, the Core is coming out, so I'll get it. So I'll talk about it, and we'll review the Core. Why not? But yeah, this is Red Eye. Look at that cover. That cover is awesome, and that's from the trailer of the movie. I feel like with the hand on the airplane window. That is a great cover. But yeah, Red Eye is coming to 4K from Paramount Presents, and it looks like it's coming out on March the 21st. So yeah, I saw this movie in theaters, and I don't remember loving it, but I also thought it was going to be a completely different kind of movie than what it was. So I'm excited to give it a second chance. And this is the first time this movie's been on Blu-ray or 4K, so it's exciting for sure. But yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see. I'm going to try to skip to any questions. Ken, you will get your Kino release this week before Italian Job 4K. You think so, Gus? I haven't got my notification yet. That's what's scaring me. I usually have a Kino order notification, and I have not got it. Megaforce from 1982 really needs a 4K release. I have not seen that one. Well, thank you for being here, my favorite American local truck driver. Nuki's a terrible ET ripoff, so it's worse than Mac and Me, which I like Mac and Me. I'm nostalgic for it, but let's see. When is Arrow Anyone going to release a limited edition box set of Mars Attacks on 4K at the end of this year? There's so many movies that would make like awesome box set releases like that. It's not even funny. Mars Attacks. I think Warner Brothers owns Mars Attacks. I don't know if you'll see that. I don't know if you'll see that one from Arrow Video, maybe, but I don't know. I just want it on 4K. I mean, Warner Brothers can do it for all I care. Sony is basically Nintendo Studio Catalog releases. If you know, you know. So they're great, like Nintendo. I have one Mondo Macabre title, and that's because it was sent to me. I think Joe Martinez sent that to me, which I need to watch it. But no, I have not gotten into Mondo Macabre. Mondo Macabre, I don't buy a ton from. Also, Severin, I don't buy a ton from them either. So there's several boutique labels I haven't really dove into yet. Yeah, where's the Barbarian release, guys? Everybody said when I made that video like a few months ago, everybody said I was making too much of a fuss about it. We're gonna get Barbarian. They said they're working on the special features. The writer or whatever said he was working on some special features, some audio commentaries. We're gonna get it in December. Calm down, Ken. It's fine. And here we are, almost to the end of January, and no Barbarian Blu-ray or 4K in sight. Okay. So I had nothing to worry about, huh? Meanwhile, we got Banshees of Inisherin. We got The Menu, which were both Fox Searchlight releases, or Searchlight releases, not Fox. And no Barbarian. Why? Like, why did we not get Barbarian? Like, what was so wrong with that movie to not get a Blu-ray? Like, I don't get it. It was a movie that did well, and people liked it. So why did it not get a Blu-ray or 4K? But, calm down. It's okay. It'll get it at some point. Okay. What's up, Brian? Says, I find it funny that I can order The Menu and Banshees of Inisherin from Disney Movie Club with my 50% off discount. I mean, that's cool. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I might have to be jumping on that, Disney Movie Club, too. My whole family is, like, obsessed with Disney right now, which is kind of strange because I'm so, like, at odds with Disney, I feel like, with this channel. I'm always saying Disney sucks, and like then I'll go upstairs and all my family will be hyped up about how we went to Disney World and everybody's like on a Disney high, and I'm kind of there too. Like I love Disney World; it was awesome. I think what it is I am a fan of Disney. I'm a fan of a lot of their stuff. I just want them to respect the physical media markets. We're still here. We still like Disney. We want your stuff on 4K and Blu-ray. Come on. Amazon made HBO Max a channel again. Well, that's cool. I didn't know they did. Purple Rain, $5 at Targets. I think I got that off of Hamilton Books for $5 too last year. That will have a slipcover, Eli. Bubba Hotep will have a slipcover. That's a collector's edition. They already showed off. It looks like it's also getting I think it's getting an alternate slipcover or a steelbook, maybe. I forget all the bells and whistles, but yeah, it's getting a slipcover. Courtney, we did one on Saturday, and we're getting ready to switch to Monday night. So next Monday night we'll do a stream. Last of Us 2 is horrible, Ken. Original much better. I probably won't ever get to playing it, so I'll experience the Last of Us 2 storyline, hopefully in the show when they do season 2, if that's how they take the storyline. Maybe they'll take it a completely different direction, because I've heard multiple people say it wasn't as good as the first one, so maybe they'll do something different with the TV show to not piss everybody off again. Last of Us will break your heart. Yeah, it did in the beginning. It did when I played the video game. And I remember that when I played the video game back in, I think, 2014 for the first time, I played that opening, and my daughter had literally like just been born like 2 or 3 weeks before. So that scene at the beginning of it had this extra impact on me. And it honestly might have been the reason why I didn't continue it. I was like, this game is just too damn emotional. I don't need this right now in my life. I'll go play something else. I'll go play something stupid that I don't have to get all emotional about. Come on now. I've come to games to shoot and kill and punch, and that's it. Quit playing with my emotions. So yeah, I do want to return to it though, because I don't have the recent one on PS5, but I have the PS4 remastered one, so that's probably good enough to play. Love me some Woody Harrelson. What's up, Mel? I didn't see Mel come in here. How you doing, Mel? We'll be doing great. I started your video earlier, Mel. I didn't finish it, but the Physical Media Awards. Go check out Mel and her video. It's a great video. I'll have to finish it tonight. Let's see. Mike's in here. Movies with Leo. Thank you for the nice words, bro. We got to do a collab. We do, Leo. We do. Look, I want to. I have a lot of ideas for collabs and stuff I want to do on this channel for sure. It's just a matter of forming it all in my brain and then executing it. So you'll be seeing a lot of announcements, coming up soon. And I'm going to do like a 2023 channel update and goal update and stuff like that pretty soon too. I'm trying to work all that stuff together. I'm a procrastinator. On New Year's Eve, I'm not worried about my resolutions. I usually don't worry about that till like midway through January. But yeah, I got some announcements and stuff I'm trying to work out in my brain. But yeah, would love to, man. Would love to. I feel like Criterion has lost its way and is no longer a leader in the boutique world. I'm not going to say they've lost their way, but they're not really exciting me right now. And I got somebody's out here. I think somebody in the chat right now sent me a message last night. I'm not going to call you out because you weren't right. You weren't correct with what you said, and I'm not going to say what you said. But you popped me a title last night in my DMs that Criterion could be announcing today, and I was like, that's one that's going to shake the physical media landscape if they actually announce that. That's a really cool, interesting pick. And that didn't happen. And we just got the same old 4K upgrades, re-releases. That Amazon, show short movie thing was kind of cool, but Seven Seals already got a 4K. Why am I excited about that? Fisher King, I haven't seen that movie yet. I'm sure it'll look fine on 4K. And what was the other one? I don't even remember. So there you go. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. And yeah, everything else Criterion's announced for this year, it ain't got me pumped at all. Like Mildred Pierce, like maybe I'll check that out on 4K, but I don't know. All right, guys, I'm way behind. Mel the Killer. What's up, Manuel? He's saying that's like saying The Witch already had a 4K. That is true, Manuel, but I mean, I don't know the quality of the British Film Institute, and is it the same transfer or not? Because with The Witch, Robert Eggers did not do the transfer of the Lionsgate one. He did not have final approval on it. Lionsgate just put that out on 4K. With the second sight edition, they actually went in and did a new transfer, and Robert Eggers, supervised it. So those are two different things. Is Criterion doing a brand new 4K transfer, and is it going to look better than the British Film Institute? Was this like a bad release? Like, I'm sure this was fine. So I don't know. And I'm not saying it's not exciting. I'm sure a lot of people are excited for the 4K of the Seven Seal because it's a Criterion. People just get excited for Criterions. But, like, I don't know. It just doesn't really get my blood pumping, I guess. Thank you, Mel. Jay Briscoe. So one of the Briscoe brothers died? Oh, that's sad. That is sad. Bernardo Ray says, do you think that with the Super Mario Brothers movie coming out, they would release a special edition of the original live action? I wish. I want that movie in 4K. And I believe it turns 30 this year. Super Mario Brothers turns 30 this year. So that needs a 4K. Screams. I think they will. I think they'll, at least the third one. I don't know about the fourth one. I think isn't the fourth one Miramax or something? Isn't it owned by somebody different? Isn't it I think it might be Lionsgate. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think there's different rights with Scream 4 or something. But Scream 3, I think we'll get this year. So Ken, with the return of Brendan Fraser, you think we'll get The Mummy on 4K? I think that that has a 4K, Brendan. The Mummy already has a 4K, and the Mummy Returns as well. I think all three of them do. Yeah, grab it. I think it's only like $10. It's one that I just got sent to. Somebody sent that to me not too long ago. But yeah, that has a 4K. Through quick and instant gratification affecting our brain's ability to focus on anything that lasts too long, such as certain movies. I think it does, man. And I have to consciously make the decision before I start a movie, especially if it's one I really want to pay attention to. Like if it's something I've seen before or something, I might have my phone with me, but I have to put my phone in the other room. Like I have to put it as far away from me as possible, because if I don't, if it's next to me, I'll check that sucker every 5 to 10 minutes. And just if anything happens in the movie that kind of loses my interest slightly, I'll immediately jump to my phone. So I have to put it in the other room when I watch a movie. And I don't get up. I have to sit there and watch the whole movie. Same thing with the theater. It kind of makes it like the theater because you can't get on your phones in the theater. Some people do, but I try to be nice. Now, if I'm in the theater by myself, yeah, maybe. But yeah, for sure, man. Social media has taken our attention spans completely away. Completely. Eternal Sunshine, The Spotless Mind. It's a great one. That's a great one. Liar, Liar, The Mask. He's got so many good ones. So many good ones. Rubber Face. Ace Ventura is great. The funny thing is I didn't even know it was Jim Carrey's birthday, and I literally did an impersonation of him in the kitchen earlier when I was making dinner for my daughter, because she doesn't know, and I was trying to do goofy stuff to make her laugh. So I was doing the whole like reverse football play bit that he does in the movie, where he's catching the ball and he's like doing it in reverse. Let's do that in an instant replay. So I did that whole thing in the kitchen. And yeah, I didn't know it was Jim Carrey's birthday. So it's funny how that works out. I love that movie, though. Love it. The Mask needs a 4K. The Mask, Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber. We need them all. Let's see. The Mask. It's a good one, man. I feel like a lot of people's coming around to that movie. I feel like that's one that a lot of people talk about. Ooh, The Grinch. I love The Grinch. I know that movie gets some hate, but I love it. Oh, I've heard some good things about it. Look, it's Damien Chazelle. I love Damien Chazelle and La La Land, two of my favorite movies. So I'll absolutely see it. I don't know if I'll see it in the theaters, but I will see it. What's up, Hatch family? I might. It's a wild movie. That's all I'll say about it. I liked it. I might do a review though, so I'm not going to get too much into it. Don't buy many Criterion. Spent $500 this month thanks to you partially. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. Did I freeze? Did I freeze? I thought I did when it was starting to spin. Dead Alive 4K. That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, hold out for the second sight. You know it's going to be quality. Like, you don't know what Dark Sky is going to release. Hopefully it's good. But you don't know what that's going to be. You know that second sight's going to be incredible. You know that's going to be a freaking fire release. So your best bet is that. But they're waving that Dark Sky release right in front of you. Look, we got it, guys. So look, it's a cool little slipcover with an eyeball. And look, it's cool. That's got the classic poster. You know you want it. It's Texas Chainsaw. All right. Totally Nightcrawler. That would be awesome, yeah. Grease 2 needs a 4K. I haven't seen Grease 2 in a long time. Yeah, it's very expensive. I don't think it's that expensive anymore, though. I think they dropped the prices. Let's look real quick. I think they did drop the prices a little bit. Let's see. Texas Chainsaw 40th anniversary. All right. Okay, so it's $39.99 for the Steelbook. $39.99 for the Steelbook. And I think the 4K is like down to $33.99. But that second sight, there's no telling. There's no telling what that second sight's going to be. Like that thing might be, because Drive I think was like $80 to $90. So there's that Texas Chainsaw second sight might be somewhere in the neighborhood of $100. So it's going to be quality, but you're going to pay for it. You are going to pay for it. Yeah, Nightcrawler would be crazy, crazy awesome. I love that movie. Yeah, we do. We really do. Yeah, that would be killer, man. You know that. That would be so awesome. Freaking Bill Paxton. Come on. I don't think I've heard that, Robert. That's kind of interesting, though. Thinking about getting rid of my Scream Factory Blue Collector's Editions, and I think that will get a 4K release. Put out some money in the wallet, get some dollars out of them before the 4Ks come out. You just got to really make sure that they're ones that are probably going to get 4Ks, because you're going to regret it if you sell one of those and they don't get a 4K. But there's ones that you know they're going to get 4Ks, like Sleepaway Camp. Like those movies are going to get 4K releases. They're getting 4K releases. Day of the Dead, that's going to get a 4K. Because that was one that I had in my cart to buy, because I was thinking about this when I did the Shout sale. That's one I had in my cart, and I took it out because I was like, no, this is going to get a 4K. This is going to get a 4K. But really, like, it's like, who knows? Like, Cat People got a 4K. So at the end of the day, it's like, what qualifies for a 4K and what doesn't? How do they do Cat People before they do Big Trouble in Little China? I don't know. But guys, we got 161 people in here right now. Damn. Thank you all for being here. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm going to try to get through this chat. What's up, Ruben? Thank you for being here, man. Huck is here. What's up, Huck, man? Popping in to hear your greatness. You're going to be very disappointed if you popped in to hear greatness. Very disappointed. With 20th Century, the menu was released only on Blu-ray. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's Disney. They suck. They just don't think people are going to buy it. They don't want to put the money into it. That would be awesome, man. Like, I think we heard a rumor about. Actually, I think Neverending Story got a 4K like Turbine edition or something. It got a German release. But like, yeah, Arrow Video, like, come on, guys. Like, we have all of these incredible movies that would make awesome editions. Like, try harder. Get these movies and put them out on 4K. Gosh, Arrow, Scream. Like, Scream's been doing good. Scream's been doing good this year with their announcements, but Arrow Video and Criterion, again, it's all subjective. There could be movies that they're announcing that people have been waiting their entire lives for. But extremely lackluster start to 2023, in my opinion, for both Arrow and Criterion. And I don't think we got any April announcements for Arrow Video yet. We'll probably get those pretty soon. Maybe next Friday. Yeah, Freeway 2. Same director, too. Same guy directed Freeway 2, because I was looking at his filmography. And, yeah, that one has Natasha Lyonne or something. Do you think movies like Simple Plan, Encino Man, I don't think they're lost causes. Anything's possible. There's still movies like Sidekicks that's getting ready to come out for Vinegar Syndrome that never received DVD, never received Blu-ray, 4K, and they're getting 4K releases. So there's movies like that go straight from VHS to 4K. So there's always a chance. Like, can you imagine Vinegar Syndrome doing Encino Man? Like, come on, man. Vinegar Syndrome seems to be the only one right now that's like trying to do like super exciting stuff. Like Sidekicks, come on. That's awesome. Again, it's all subjective though, right? I search some people's like, Sidekicks, are you serious, Ken? Movie sucks. I'm nostalgic for it. It's from my childhood. But yeah, Encino Man, come on. I really think though, like with Encino Man, like that could have some kind of resurgence or renaissance because of Brendan Fraser, because of I can't pronounce his name, but Short Round from Indiana Jones. If both of those actors win Oscars and they're both in Encino Man, and they reference that on that Hollywood Roundtable, like that movie could start. What's Encino Man? And then people start to look into it, and everybody checks it out, and that movie could have a real resurgence and renaissance. And somebody's going to grab that and put that out. So I don't know. I don't think Encino Man's the lost cause. Simple Plan, maybe, but not Encino Man. Movie Plus app is I need to check that out. Is that a free app or one you got to pay for? Sling Blade would be awesome. I would buy that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it the second half of the year. What's up, Nancy? Not Crap Arts. The Core. That's all I'm going to say from now on. The core is coming to 4K. The core. Sorry. If you don't have crap all over the floor, you even could collect your physical media. I get no, you're not. You're not. They took that one off the slate. Michelle, a big Red Eye fan. We saw in the theaters together back in 2005. I do remember that. And I remember both of us thinking it was okay. It's a decent thriller. I just don't remember like any conversation about it. I saw it. I came out of the theater and I forgot about it. That was pretty much it. I was thinking like from the trailer that it was like some kind of airborne like zombie infection movie in a plane. So I was thinking it was like a different type of movie than it actually was. And it's more like a political thriller, like with a little bit of action in it. But it's good. Kind of a little bit of spy espionage in it as well. It's a different kind of movie. I don't know what happened to it, man. I think Paramount was doing that, and they just took it off the slate. It disappeared like from dusk till dawn. They both disappeared. I had the one that MGM put out, I think in 2012 or 2013 with 1 through Balboa. That's what I got right now. Yeah, I mean, it got the announcement from Kino. Kino Lorber does it differently than everybody else. They announce they're going to do something, especially when it's a big title. Like they just did, what did they just announce? Sudden Death. And then it could be a year before they announce that official release date for Face Off. But they got it out there. They let people know they were working on it so they could build anticipation. Like they did 12 Angry Men, I think, was announced like a year ago. And they just now gave that an official release date. I saw people pick that up, Cynical. I saw some people grab that, so I don't think it got delayed. The Fly, that was a big one for me. I talked about that, I think, in one of my videos. I remember talking about The Fly coming to 4K. So, yeah, we need The Fly in 4K. Like, that's a big horror movie that needs a 4K. Hopefully we get it this year. I don't know who would put it out besides Scream Factory. I'm trying to see who originally did The Fly. Was that a Warner Brothers release? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Scream Factory would do The Fly on 4K or not. They should, but I don't think The Fly had a standalone Scream Shot release. I think it was just put out with that box set, which is a great box set. I want more box sets like that from Scream Factory this year. Like we haven't gotten one in a while. Like The Fly, Critters, The Omen. Like pick another horror franchise and do a box set. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Getting that. For sure. Who Can Kill a Child, Laughing Woman, It's Not Theme That Mama Just Game are great Mondo titles. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. Mondo is the worst when it comes to shipping out orders and getting stock in. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, they're both, I feel like both those movies were equal in popularity, but no, I do feel like the Menu, Barbarian did better in theaters than the Menu, but the Menu is finding its audience now on streaming. Whereas Barbarian was more like, I feel like people were talking about it more when it was in the theater. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, thank you, Courtney. We were going to try to see The Whale this week. I wanted to see Missing, but then I discovered it didn't actually come out this week. So it's probably going to be Missing, and it'll probably be next week, which is the follow-up to Searching from 2018, which I really like that movie. So I'm looking forward to Missing. I don't know, Mel. We're not getting it. Maybe Christmas time. Maybe they'll put it out at Christmas time. That would be a cool one, like I talked about it, like Universal is doing the Blu-ray now, but what if Scream Factory grabbed that up and did it in 4K this year? That would be pretty cool. Paramount Presents prices are out of control. They want to thank their boutique label, and I love Paramount Presents. They've done some incredible work with their releases. The quality's there as far as transfer wise usually, but they're not adding in a ton of special features. And like the packaging is cool. It's a cool gimmick with the poster flip out thing, but it's not freaking like Arrow Video level. It's not Vinegar Syndrome. But yeah, they like to think they're boutique, even though they don't really add a ton of special features. Yeah, Megan was fun. Megan was fun. And I'd say that is the perfect movie to talk your wife into seeing, because it is horror, but that's not all it is. Like, it's a good amount of sci-fi. There's some comedy in there. I would actually lump Megan more into sci-fi than I would horror, because there's more of that stuff going on with the old AI and becoming self-aware, and that whole and the dangers of technology, the dangers of having technology raise your kids. Like, there's a lot of good sci-fi themes and elements in that film. So I would lump it more into that genre than I would anything else. All right. I talked about that a little bit earlier, Silent Tag. I really enjoyed the first episode. Really great. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, she did. So I don't know if I'm going to get her to talk about the show. I don't even know if she's going to watch the second episode with me, but I sure as hell am. But yeah, she was out on that show. Like, after the beginning, she loved the opening. And then when it got into the post-apocalyptic stuff, she was like, I'm bored. I don't like this show anymore. And I was like, really? I'm completely locked into it. I loved it. But no, she wasn't into it. You say all bets are off for quality future announcements. Now that we got Wally and Hollywood Shuffle in the Criterion Collection, you say all bets are off for quality and you don't think Wally's quality? Now, I haven't seen Hollywood Shuffle, but Wally's a quality movie. I don't even love that movie, but it's a quality movie. I probably will. Probably will. It looks like a cool movie. I've never seen the movie. It's got Elle Fanning in it. Exorcist 2. Would Shout Factory, would Scream Factory do that one? I don't know if that's going to get a 4K. Maybe. But it seems like they deliberately skipped it to do Exorcist 3. Like, nah, nobody's going to buy this. But to be honest, look, going back to that, I've said it before, it would be really cool if they did a box set of The Exorcist with Scream Factory. That's one they could do, 5 movies. But they would have to get the rights from Warner Brothers. I think The Strangers has a pretty good chance of coming to 4K. I think that one has a pretty good chance. I don't know if it's this year or not, but I think eventually it does. But I mean, it is the, I think, 15th anniversary. It came out in 2008. Yeah, it does. I would love a 4K Blood Simple. Box of Birds. Umbrella just announced that cool, what was that movie called? Damn it. Repo Man. Is that what it was? Repo Man? Looks like a cool set. I need to get more into Umbrella stuff. Kino announced it, but they're probably not going to give an official announcement pretty soon. No. This father doesn't pop in my DMs too often. Not too often. Gus. I know it's right. No, it wasn't the Disc Father. Woke movies. That's woke. What's up, Movie Collector Maniac? How you doing? Yeah, I'm excited for 12 Angry Men. I'm excited to get that remake on Blu-ray, even though I just picked it up. Damn it. All right. I am still 20 minutes behind on the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. Glossy slips are the best, Luna. Glossy slips are the best. Three Ninjas needs a 4K badly. Completely agree. Could not agree more. Three Ninjas, Surf Ninjas, Three Ninjas Kick Back, all the ninjas. I want them all. I want them all. Yeah, we are. What's a Simple Plan? Is that Sam Raimi that did that one? I haven't seen it. Is that the Sam Raimi movie? No, I don't have it. Who put that out? Was it Kino that did the license to drop? I watched that movie for the first time when I was on my way down to Disney World because it was on YouTube for free. So I watched it on YouTube. And you know what else is on YouTube? There's a lot of good movies on YouTube that's not on physical media. Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan, Christopher Lloyd, Shelley Duvall, The Undertaker. That cast is insane. And I watched that the other night. I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. I love that movie so much. It's still so good. I love it. It's not a masterpiece, but there's so many great one-liners by Hulk Hogan in that movie. Like it rivals Arnold Schwarzenegger for me. Like I thought he's so good. Like when he drinks that antifreeze and he just looks in the camera, antifreeze. So good. I love Hulk Hogan in that movie. People really want Freddy versus Jason on 4K. My God. What's up, Carrie? I got your package today, Carrie. I've unboxed it, and that video should be coming this week. So thank you so much. Oh, psychological. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to go in, coach. Just give me a chance. Everything's all psychological. Mental and physical pain. The Grinch is funny. Hell 3 Ninjas needs a Blu. Yeah, it needs a Blu-ray. I'll settle for that. The Mask would just pop in 4K. It would, man. Like, it's so silly that they haven't done that movie yet. But that just goes to show you guys that, like, I feel like some people have said, like, you know, they've already released most everything. You know, there's not really that many more exciting things they could announce. False. Like, there's so many movies that have yet to receive 4K releases that if they announce them, I would lose my freaking mind. It'd be so awesome. Hell yeah, 3 Ninjas. What are some TV shows that need 4K releases? I'd love to see Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul on 4K. Breaking Bad is number one. The thing with TV shows is when you commit to doing an entire TV show on 4K, that's a lot of work, that's a lot of time investment, and that's a lot of money. That's expensive. So they have to make sure. That's why you don't see a lot of TV on 4K. They have to make sure that sells. So it's going to be a show like Breaking Bad that will absolutely sell. They did some kind of special edition of Breaking Bad. They do maybe another barrel release like they did with a cool Blu-ray collector's edition. I never got that. I wish I did. But if they do something else like that thing will sell like hotcakes. You know, that's one of the biggest shows of all time. Better Call Saul. It would probably sell pretty well in 4K, but they don't even do The Walking Dead on 4K, and I feel like that would be a show that people would probably buy on 4K. But yeah, that's why you don't get a lot of shows even on Blu-ray. Like we still don't have Married with Children on Blu-ray. Like I would love that show on Blu-ray. Like that's still DVD. Tales from the Crypt coming out on Blu-ray. We need that on Blu-ray. It's a lot of TV shows that may never receive Blu-ray treatment, and it's because it's just too expensive. And who's going to buy it in the age of streaming? Most people will be like, I can watch Married with Children on Hulu. What do I need the Blu-ray for? All right. Yeah, we did hear that. We did hear that. So yeah, hopefully that's coming out this year. 4K American Werewolf in London for my blue steelbook. Is it nice? I don't know, man. You're asking for a trade on a 4K for a Blu-ray? They also did a 4K steelbook, didn't they? That would be cool. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, it's not like I don't know. I need to go to Best Buy. Let me go to Best Buy real quick. Because somebody else asked that question. I said, yeah, it's gonna be on there. Why wouldn't it be? It's the damn Rocky 4K Rocky versus Drago. Let me go. Let me look. Come on now, computer, don't fail me now. Rocky 4 4K steelbook. All right, can you guys still see me? Am I still here? All right. Now Best Buy is slowing up my computer. It was Blu-ray.com, and I fixed that. Now Best Buy's doing it. All right, let me wait for it to. All right, so the Rocky 4 includes digital copy, specifications. All right. I mean, it has to, right? I mean, why would they not have that included? I mean, Rocky 4 4K Steelbook. I mean, it's not. I'm not seeing it on here. Synopsis, cast, crew. Yeah, I just don't know why they would include that in the Total Knockout collection, but they wouldn't put that on the actual Steelbook. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Let's look at it on Blu-ray.com real quick. I mean, there is a spot for Rocky versus Drago 4K that doesn't have an official announcement. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I just don't get why they wouldn't include that. But it says disc, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc. I don't know. It just wouldn't make any sense if they didn't put that on there. But who knows? I guess it's not confirmed yet. All right. My copy of TCM on Blu-ray is a Steelbook from Second Sight, and that thing is beautiful. Oh, they did a Steelbook from Second Sight? I didn't know that, bro. Disney Marvel ever going to release final 2 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I do not. I do not. Yeah, there should be more David Fincher, no doubt. No doubt. Like 7, Fight Club. You know, 7's Warner Brothers, so we'll probably get that. But Fight Club is 20th Century Fox, which is Disney. So who knows? Oh, nice to see Flipping the Bird here tonight. Hey, Ken, always just great to see another live stream. Well, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you joining. I really do. Speaking of Bill Paxton, we need Twister on 4K. Absolutely. Like, what the hell? Why do we not have Twister on 4K? You kidding me? Hell yeah, sidekicks. Freddie got fingered. Danny, would you want some sausage? I haven't seen that one, Robert. Meredith Media needs to cover The Last of Us. It's also my favorite game of all time. I miss the weekly episode discussions. Yeah, it's just hard to get my wife on board for that kind of thing. Like, she doesn't love it. Like, she loved House of the Dragon, so it was easy. But if she's out on this show and she's not going to watch it, like she's not going to want to cover it. But I'm sure we'll discuss it like on a live stream, though. Fairly certain Vinegar Syndrome said the half-year sub went away for this year. Well, that sucks. I guess I'll just have to say for next January, 2024 is going to be my year for Vinegar Syndrome. Let's take a game. Let's play a game. Take a shot every time Ken says 4K and we'll be on the floor in 10 minutes or less. Well, fuck yeah, man. You know, 4K flying out of my mouth probably every 2 seconds. Do it. I kind of remember that, Kevin. Kind of remember that. Making Mr. Right needs, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say that word for the rest of the stream now. not going to say it. Movie Plus app is free up to like 200 movies, but after that, it's one-time purchase of like $4. Well, it's not if one-time purchase, I don't mind. But if they want to keep, if I have to sign up for a subscription and they keep taking money out of my account every month or 3 months or whatever, like that sucks. No, it's an A24 film, right? We'll get a Blu-ray. We'll get a Blu-ray of it. I mean, maybe A24 will do some kind of collector's edition on 4K, maybe. So, I mean, it's possible, but we'll just get a regular Blu-ray from Lionsgate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. I think Arrow, yeah, they have to be the one to do that. Okay, Fox did The Fly. Well, we're screwed. Hopefully Scream Factory can still do it. I don't know with Disney if they took it back or whatever. Sucks so bad that Disney bought Fox. It really does. It really does. It's like the worst thing that's happened over the past like 10 years, at least like studio entertainment wise. It's Disney buying Fox. Nice. The Blu-ray looks great. The 4K looks better, but the Blu-ray looks really good too. Oh yeah, we got a rumor for that. I think like a year and a half ago. I was excited for that. It hasn't really come. Nothing's really come for that. I feel like that would be a good. And I realize I said 4K again. That would be a good second sight release. Like second sight 4K release if it follows. Like that would be incredible. Contact. We need Contact. Oh my God, I want Contact on 4K. I love that movie so much. Such an underrated Robert Zemeckis movie. Yeah, just think about that. The Fly's owned by Disney. Disney owns Aliens. Like, come on. Like, we'll never see any of these movies on 4K. Fuck. Mosquito Coast. I haven't seen that, but I did watch the Apple TV Plus series. What's up, Tales from the Shelf? How you doing tonight, man? Skinamarink, just to count how many people walk out. A trip on film crane. I'll wait for streaming or physical for that one. I don't need to go to the theaters for that. What's up, Floyd House Flicks? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. And guys, I'm going to be wrapping it up here in a second. I've gone an hour and a half, which is about how long I wanted to go. So if you have any last minute questions or something, go ahead and get them in. If not, we'll wrap things up. Yeah, I did see that. Now I don't know if they're going to do it on every one of their releases, or what that deal is, or if it was just one release, or if it was just a one-off. I don't know, but I did see that. I think that happened during the subscriber week, didn't it? Just ordered Roadhouse, Freeway, and Amityville. I mean, shit, those are great. All three of those are great releases. Highly recommend them all. I might pop in another Vinegar Syndrome 4K. I've got Ticks on 4K. I might pop that in tonight, see how it looks. Mr. Nanny is on YouTube. I saw that. I thought about watching that one too. There was another one on there that YouTube's got some bangers. There's another one that popped up in my recommended, and I can't remember what it was. It was a blast from the past though, and I was like, I need to watch this one too. Dolby Vision was made for Cameron Diaz in The Mask in general. Like she would look amazing. She has never, I don't think any woman has ever looked more attractive than Cameron Diaz in The Mask in any movie. Name one. Name one. I guess I was just the right age when I watched that movie too, for the first time. Yes, it did arrive. I had to sign for it too. I was like, what? I had to sign for it. I was like, what did I get sent? All versions of Drunken Masters should be on Blu-ray, says JoJo. Awesome. It's a great steelbook. Thank you, Carlos. Need over the top. That would be a cool 4K over the top. We could always use more Stallone on 4K. Always more Stallone. Was Married with Children not shot on videotape? It probably, I don't know what it was shot on manual, to be honest. It was probably shot on tape, though. Don't fail me now, something you'll never hear post Skynet. The truth is out there. Uncle Buck. F streaming or steaming, I want physical media. Yeah. Sometimes we got to take what we can get, though. I'll say what, Suburban Commando, it didn't look quite DVD quality, but it was definitely standard definition. But I think my TV made it look better. I don't know. It looked like halfway between a Blu-ray and a DVD. So the quality wasn't great, but it looked better than a DVD to me. So, American Werewolf in Paris, I would take that on 4K. Prey on 4K. I mean, we have to get it at least on Blu-ray first. True Lies, I believe it when I see it. Oh, is there really? Remastered Blu-ray with Dolby Atmos. I want the 4K. I think that's a movie that would still look good on 4K too. Most of A24 4Ks are usually done on their website for special collector's edition, Midsummer and Lamb. Yeah, you're right. Every now and then the Lionsgate will do one for them, like The Green Knight had a 4K. Everything Everywhere All at Once had a 4K. I don't think the Whale is that kind of movie to get a 4K. But the website, yeah, absolutely might do like a special box set edition of it. Yeah, but I would gladly give that up. I don't care about that. I care about getting some of these classic Fox movies in 4K, and just all the shit that we have to deal with as physical media fans for the next few years. Rights issues with all these Fox movies and having to worry about Disney doing shit transfers for some of these classics like Aliens. Like, I'm sure they'll do Aliens, but it's not going to look great. So, yeah, I mean, X-Men MCU, that's going to be cool, I'm sure. It's going to be cool, but like I would gladly give that up to have Fox go back to doing their own movies in 4K again. Why Disney against physical media? I mean, look, they're forward thinking. They see the tea leaves. Streaming's where it's at. That's what they're putting all of their focus into, and they're just not paying attention to physical as much anymore. They don't see the value in it. Not the value that it was at least 20, 30 years ago. I get it, but at the same time, it's still a market. Like, you can still kind of pay attention to it a little bit. Like, it doesn't feel like they focus on it at all, except for if it's like Marvel or Star Wars. It's all they care about. It's a great release. It's got some great special features. It's a really good movie. So yeah, I would recommend it. I don't, Joseph, but I keep getting some recommendations, so I might have to start when I do the next organization. All right, I think we reached the end, and we got my buddy Fish that popped in. What's up, Fish? Says, hello, Ken, everyone in the chat. I got my first Vinegar Syndrome unboxing today. Nice, man. Hope you had some good stuff. Are you doing an unboxing video? I'll have to check it out, see what you got. But yeah, I appreciate everybody joining tonight. We still have 134 people in here. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. It's really important. And I don't just say it, guys, because I want y'all to have to work and hit a button. It helps out the videos. It helps out the channel. Gets me into that YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I appreciate everybody joining. There's some exciting stuff. I didn't get to talk about, hold on a second. I have one title I didn't get to talk about. I watched The Last American Virgin, I think Sunday night. This movie is wild. Like this is a raunchy teen comedy in the same vein as American Pie. It came out the same year as Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and I can honestly say I have not seen a teen comedy movie quite like this one before. But it was really good. It was a really good movie. I enjoyed this a lot. So if you are on the fence about picking this one up, I think it comes out next Tuesday, January the 24th. This is a really cool movie. And this is one that they absolutely would never make today. Some of the stuff they do in this movie is so raunchy and risque and just out there. They would never do this movie today. And, take that for what you will. But I loved it. Loved the movie. It's not quite up there with Fast Times for me, but it was pretty close. I enjoyed it a lot. But you got some good special features in this release as well. And I don't know if it has. I don't think it has reversible cover art. But with these MVD Rewind releases, like you always get, little posters inside. So that's all. I'm holding it upside down. That's always cool. I did an unboxing of this on my channel. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but I think the special features on here, I don't know if they're new because this had an olive Blu-ray release at some point. So I don't know if they're new special features, but it's got a lot of them. Interviews with the director and the cast and crew and the main girl that's in the movie. There's an interview with her. So yeah, this is a cool movie. I like this movie. It's wild though. Like they do some stuff. I was like, I can't believe they just put that in a movie. Like that's crazy to me. But look, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, well, there's some exciting stuff coming out this month. Dawn of the Dead. I got it on thumbnail. I'm so excited for that 4K. But yeah, look, guys, have a good night. Have a safe night. I've got some more videos coming this week. Some exciting stuff, and we'll see y'all later.